Ghost to Ghost PM.
Saturday, August 20th, 2022, coming to Hartford, Michigan at the Van Buren Poorhouse Museum, it's Ghost-O-Rama. Ghost-O-Rama is a one-of-a-kind event. It's a paranormal meet and greet / flea market / Comic-Con, car show, and much, much more. There'll be paranormal groups, the Ghostbusters, the Mystery Machine, spooky vendors, live band, ghost tour, Jurassic Park, killer cars, food truck, disc jockey, historical museum, kid haunted house, and much more. Van Buren County Historical Museum. That's right, out at 58471 Red Arrow Highway, Hartford, Michigan, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an outdoor market, which is free to the public. That's right, you heard me. It's open to the public. There'll be a museum tour, $5 per person. Also, from 9 to 11, a ghost tour, $20 per person. That's right, Ghost-O-Rama is hitting West Michigan, Saturday, August 20th, 2022, at the Hartford Van Buren Poorhouse Museum. This is sponsored by Southern Michigan Paranormal's UnrestrictedRadio.com, the Great Lakes Ghostbuster Coalition, How to Halloween, Frankenfest, and the Midwest Parahistorical Society.
Hi. You're muted.
I swear to God, sometimes duck yard just drives me nuts, man. Welcome everybody to Ghost to Ghost PM. Like I was just saying in the chat, Cass was having some technical difficulties. She could not hear Molly and I for some reason. So it's just going to be me and Molly up here, and Cass is going to be hanging out in the chat. Welcome, Molly.
Hi. Thank you.
So if you'd like to take a second and tell everybody about yourself, about what you do on Oracles and Beyond, what you and Cass and Chad all do on there. I know a lot of my folks probably really honestly don't have any idea what Oracles and Beyond is. So, I mean, this is going to be a little bit of a cool thing for them too.
Yeah. So every Sunday morning, Chad and I go live on Oracles and Beyond and read tarot cards for whoever wants it. I usually do tarot, and my brother Chad usually does oracle readings. And on the days that we are not live, Cassie will post videos on there about different cards that she's gotten, or different things that she's doing with readings. And yeah.
So, how long have you been into tarot? And what got you started in tarot?
Yeah, so I first started getting into tarot probably when I was young teenager. My cousin bought me my first deck, and it was the same as it's like the traditional deck. I wish I still had it, but I don't anymore. My cousin got me into it. I pretty much did everything that she did when I was a kid, and she was starting to get into it, so I started to get into it. And then I kind of fell off of it for a while. And then around 2020, like around COVID time, when COVID first started, I started to get back into it. Started following a lot more people on YouTube and on TikTok that were doing like daily tarot readings, and started to get back into it and started collecting decks. And yeah, I find it so
you're on
fascinating,
TikTok
so interesting.
too?
Say what?
You're on TikTok too?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to try to find you on there.
I don't do any like tarot readings or anything on TikTok. I'm on there for fun.
Oh, okay. Well, still, I mean, it's a whole different animal than being on YouTube. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I get on there and do like advertisements once in a while for my videos when I release them and stuff, or our investigation videos when they come out. And everybody said, go to TikTok, man. Paranormal's big on there. And it's like, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, Cass. If you would go on and drop these links. Drop. Matter of fact, drop all of you guys' links and stuff. That way.
Yeah, Cass is good at dropping
That's why it's really cool having the boss lady hiding in the shadows back there. She can drop all the links and stuff.
Yes, she's very good at dropping links. She's good at keeping them updated.
So, what got you involved then? I mean, the average person don't just say, "Hey, you know something? I want to start reading tarot cards."
Yeah.
I mean, what drew you to tarot? I mean,
well, I have always been very like spiritual and very like into ghosts and paranormal and like spiritual messages and all of that stuff. And then I think right around oh man, I can't remember. It was one of my mom's big birthdays though. She hired someone to come and do readings for us. She had a friend that would come and do readings for us for her birthday. And just right after that, I was like, okay, this is something that I really like. I like the messages behind it. I like, I like the thought of telling someone something, having it resonate with them, and just reading their energies and all of that stuff. So I feel it like it's like I'm helping people. I like that.
Well, I'll tell you, and we've never really talked about tarot on the channel before, and I was telling Molly right before the show started that tarot is an interest of mine, but I've never understood it. But after I've had Chad do a reading on me before, and Molly's done one on there Sunday show, and I was blown away at some of the things that they touched on in the descriptions of the cards they were reading. And it's things that I've actually been going through in my own life. So if there was ever any skepticism or doubt in me before meeting Molly and Chad and Cassie, it no longer exists. It's gone. There's the skepticism, the doubt, the how real is. Well, I mean, for so long, for a couple hundred years at least, I mean, tarot really moved into the limelight with wealthier families and stuff getting together, like having seances did in the 19th century. And then tarot, much like the crystal ball, kind of moved to the sideshow, carnival sideshow thing. Come and talk to Madame Bathumsda. She will read your fortune in the cards or in the tea leaves or whatever. And you know, people like you and Chad and Cassie are actually bringing it back into less of that carnival sideshow thing and more into reality. And you guys will all get a chance here in the second half of the show. I really didn't know what we were going to talk about tonight, and I threw it at Cassie today about doing readings the second half of the show, and she's like, okay. So we will be doing some readings. I don't know how many people we're going to get to, but Molly will be doing some readings. Yeah, definitely. As a matter of fact, when we get a little bit closer to the halfway point, to the top of the first hour, if you just put something in the chat about I'd like a reading or something like that, I'll write down everybody's names and I'll throw them at Molly. And I mean, if Chad wants to jump up here, all Chad has to do is give me the word. I'll throw him up here too. I don't care. The more the merrier.
I don't know if he will. He's got his live in about an hour, so I don't know, but I'll be here.
Okay, well that's
he goes live on Paranormal Chop Shop.
Okay. I forgot about Paranormal Chop Shop. That's really cool. So you're also into the paranormal. Do you go out and do investigations?
No.
How deep into the paranormal?
I've never really gone out purposefully to investigate, but I have gone to like haunted locations. I'm in Ohio, so I've gone to like the Mansfield prison. I've actually been to a lot of prisons. I've been to the Mansfield prison. I've been to what's it called? Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. I just like going places like that and like just seeing if I can feel anything, or I'm not great at it, but I do, like, I'm not great at like with the communication with paranormal or anything, but I do like I get like the feelings. I get, the heaviness or the dizziness or things like that.
Interesting. I've never experienced the dizziness, but I've gone into locations and I have experienced that heaviness. I've actually heard a paranormal investigator from North Carolina say the best piece of equipment you can own is yourself.
Yeah, taking lots of pictures,
I guess
taking lots of voice recordings.
I've been to a lot of prisons too. Yeah, JJ, she's in Southern Ohio. Her and Jay. Let me see here.
Yeah,
I
haven't
forgot
gotten into
Sunny.
this.
Who's Sunny?
Sunny is well, Sunny is on Paranormal Chop Shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never watched it because I'm
Shh,
always
you'll be
doing my
already
live
second.
stream on Friday night. Well, I always do my live streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now I used to do mornings and evenings all 3 days, and now I do mornings and evenings on Monday and Friday, and just do evenings on Wednesday, trying to give a little bit of time back to the wife, since she feels like I love YouTube more than her. Well, I mean, there for a while, I was spending 66 hours a week in the studio doing videos and live streams and guesting on live streams. It's like, yeah, I get to spend more time in here. Hey, Blaine, I get to spend more time in here than I do with her or my daughter. So I've kind of tried to cut that time up a little bit.
Yeah.
So let me see here. What now? The types of cards. You said that you started off with a more traditional set.
Yes.
What types of cards do you use now?
Now I go back and forth. So hold on, let me let me get it.
Okay.
It had fallen earlier. I go back and forth between the Rider Tarot deck, which is like the traditional Rider White excuse me, tarot deck. This is like the traditional one. Sometimes I'll use my the Wild Unknown Tarot, and sometimes I'll use my the Modern Witch. And they're all basically the same. Sometimes they'll have different card names instead of like I know in the Wild Unknown Tarot, there will be names like the daughter, the son, the mother, the father, and like in the traditional deck, they're usually called the page, wow, my mind just totally went out. The page, the queen, the king. And sometimes they'll have like extra cards in it. Like this one has a few extra cards that aren't usually in a normal deck. Like this one's called Everything's Fine. The Everything's Fine card. And
Okay. Yeah. Now, one thing I have just recently, I never realized that for the longest time, all of the cards were numbered, except the Joker, I guess.
The Joker?
I think it's not the Joker. What is that? The card that's always numbered 0 now.
I don't know what one that is.
Huh. Yeah, I was watching a video the other day on the history of tarot, and they were talking about how all the cards were numbered,
The Fool.
except the Fool.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
I was confused.
Yeah, thank you, Beth. Yeah, the Fool, the Jester. That's what I was thinking. That's why I was mentioning the Joker. But yeah, they were saying that all of them were numbered, except the Fool for the longest time. And then all of a sudden, they just give it the designation 0. And it's but they never really explained why that card went unnumbered.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that either.
I think you really have to look at the old decks from the late 19th, early 20th century before you start getting into to that 0 denomination on the Jester. Now, with drawing the cards, I know you guys a lot of times will look for jumpers.
Mm-hmm.
A card that specifically will jump out of the deck when you're shuffling for somebody. What's the significance of a jumper? I mean, is that a card that just wants to be seen?
Yes.
Okay.
When I'm shuffling, if I'm shuffling for a specific person, especially if I know the person, I'll really focus. Like, I'm just gonna use Chad as an example. If I'm shuffling a card and trying to get a card for Chad, I'll just really focus like on Chad's energy. I'll try to like pull him in. Just really, really like I'll say like Chad a few times. I'll really like try to pull him in as much as I can. And whatever card jumps out at that point just is the card that needs to be heard from him.
And another thing that really gets me when I'm watching you and Chad on Sunday, I've never seen a 1-card draw until I met you guys. I've always seen, people lay out the different cards in front of them and then go through each card. And
yeah.
What's the difference between the multi-card draw and a single card draw?
So there are different layouts. The one layout that I'm most familiar with is the 3-card draw. So the 3 cards are past, present, and future. Chad and I do the 1-card draw just because it's quicker. We can get as many people that want one. Sometimes though, there will be times where 1 card, we'll draw a card, and neither he or I or the person we're reading for kind of doesn't really resonate, or we don't really understand it. So we might draw another card on top of that to like further go in depth about what might be happening or what we might be reading about. But there are different.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there are different layouts. So like I said, the one that I'm the most familiar with besides the 1-card draw is the 3-card draw. There's also like a yearly one where you draw 12 cards. There's I don't remember what it's called, but there's let me look. It's the cross churro, I think. Oh, I can't find it.
Now, the cross draw, isn't that the one where the cards are actually like laid out in the shape of a cross?
Yeah, so there'll be a card right in the middle, and then another card on top, and then usually there'll be 3 or 4 cards down the end that will have more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't remember exactly what it's called. Oh, it's the Celtic Cross. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that'll be easy to remember.
Oh, I'm it up. I'm sorry. There's that's the Celtic Cross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earth and Water Tarot is just saying that it's called the classic Celtic Cross. Very cool. Yeah, I had no clue. Like I said, I'm so familiar with seeing the tarot reader at the carnival, and they've got the little table, and they may even have the little crystal ball sitting in the middle of the table, or a couple candles or something, and they lay out like, I don't know, 6, 7 cards, almost like they're going to start playing. Yeah, that game with cards. I can't remember what it's called now. Diabetes does terrible things to your memory. Yeah, they'll like lay out 5 or 6 cards in front of them, and now solitaire. Thank you, Beth. it's almost like they're going to play solitaire. They'll lay out these cards in front of them, like 6, 7, 8 cards, and then they'll start going through and telling what each card means. 6 cards in front of them, and now solitaire. Thank you, Beth. Oh, there's feedback. They're going to play solitaire. They'll lay out these cards in front of them, like 6, 7, 8 cards, and then they'll start going through and telling what each card means. I'm hearing me. Where am I coming from? I would be lost without you, Beth. That's where I'd be. I'd be lost without you. Oh no, Molly lost audio. Where would technology be without technological difficulties? Thank you, Jan, for bringing that up. Definitely thumbs up, guys. YouTube seems to love those thumbs ups. I don't understand it. She'll be back. Well, I'll tell you what, we're almost at the half-hour mark. While she's getting her sound thing worked out, we're going to pop back up again with a little bit of a commercial break here. Be right back.
Saturday, August 20th, 2022, coming to Hartford, Michigan at the Van Buren Poorhouse Museum, it's Ghost-O-Rama. Ghost-O-Rama is a one-of-a-kind event. It's a paranormal meet and greet / flea market / Comic-Con, car show, and much, much more. There'll be paranormal groups, the Ghostbusters, the Mystery Machine, spooky vendors, live band, ghost tour, Jurassic Park, killer cars, food truck, disc jockey, historical museum, kid haunted house, and much more. Van Buren County Historical Museum. That's right, out at 58471 Red Arrow Highway, Hartford, Michigan. 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's an outdoor market, which is free to the public. That's right. You heard me. It's open to the public. There'll be a museum tour, $5 per person. Also, from 9 to 11, a ghost tour, $20 per person. That's right. Ghost-O-Rama is hitting West Michigan, Saturday, August 20th, 2022, at the Hartford Van Buren Poorhouse Museum. This is sponsored by Southern Michigan Paranormal's UnrestrictedRadio.com. the Great Lakes Ghostbuster Coalition, How to Halloween, Frankenfest, and the Midwest Parahistorical Society.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. We don't apologize in this room. Yeah, we don't apologize. I'm the only one that's allowed to apologize in this room because I'm usually the one screwing things up. I am a complete and total technotard. So if it can go wrong with technology, it's going to go wrong with me and technology. You remember that scene in Jurassic Park when they discover the raptor skeleton and Dr. Grant reaches up and leans his hand on the cardboard and the whole monitor goes
Yeah.
That's me with technology. I just got to get around it and it starts to poop out on people.
Chad always makes fun of me. He thinks that we're not born in the same generation because I'm always calling him like, why isn't this working?
We are family. We don't apologize for anything. Amen to that. Amen to that, Jim. It wouldn't be alive without oopsies. Very true. Yeah, I know, Jan. I'm looking forward to Ghost-O-Rama too. Not only is it the first event that we've sponsored or been sponsors of, but just hanging out for the entire day with other people in the paranormal field and the spiritual realm and cryptozoological field, and especially being able to host the ghost tour. That Saturday evening is going to be really cool. The Van Buren Museum is just chock full of all kinds of history, and once you get there, you'll see, but off to the left side of the house that exists now, that's the museum, used to be the hospital. And there was actually a rape murder that took place there, and there were several deaths that took place there from the plague when it came through the beginning of the 20th century. So it's
Yeah,
going to
that's
be a
something.
very interesting Saturday.
And that's right out by
Yeah, we're well. I'm
that's
sorry,
right out
Molly.
by where my family lives, so that sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Well, we're actually going to go out the 16th of this month, I believe, next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, and we're going to do an investigation of the Van Buren Poorhouse Museum.
Oh, wow.
That way, we'll know what's going on before we're escorting crowds through what we could possibly see, hear, feel.
Yeah.
But let me see here. Yeah, it constantly happens with StreamYard. Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Carrie. Now back to Living Histories Mysteries live stream show. Thanks, Stephen. I mean, just to learn how I can be a part of a Midwest paranormal group. That is, if I measure up. Oh, Jan, you're fine. We'll talk about it later on, how to get in with the Parahistoric Society and stuff. What do you think? I like it, Stephen. I think you did a great job on it, bud. So how many different types of cards are there?
Well, there's 4 suits, and then there's the major arcana. So there's the wands, the pentacles, the swords, and the cups, and then the major arcana.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I don't, like I said, I don't know anything about it. So it's all new to me. I didn't really, I guess I've been interested for a long time, but I didn't really start looking into them until I seen you guys the first time. And you know, Chad read from the Native American deck with me, which, if you remember right, I said was very ironic because I had just hung up my beaver back here behind me, my beaver shield. I had just pulled my medicine bag and bear claw out and started wearing it again. And then I come on there on that Sunday, and Chad pulls from the native deck, which was very ironic to me. And but yeah, I didn't know anything about tarot really, except just having that interest of always wanting to sit down and have like a full tarot reading done of my life to see, you know, if it could tell the things that I've been through, the things I'm currently going through, and the things that are to come.
Yeah. The thing for me that's doing those Sunday readings, because I'm not great at, because I know some people like Bobby, I know is watching now, just knows the cards just off the top of her head, and I'm not great with that. So getting more familiar with the cards every Sunday is really helping me. But yeah, I definitely still use my book all the time just to read what the book says and try to interpret it as much as I can, as much as I know the person. And yeah, but for me, it's definitely I'm trying still to get into trusting my instincts with it, and just knowing what each card actually symbolizes without looking it up in the book yet.
See, I like the fact that you use the book. I mean, for somebody that's new to it like me, it's pardon the way this sounds. You know, I get a little free with my mouth once in a while in here, but I know that someone that's reading the cards, not just pulling it out of their ass.
Yeah.
it's right there in print what that card means, and that really helps me to believe more in it, because I'm seeing you pulling the meaning of that card right off print. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
sure
like
there's a
it.
lot of other new people that feel that way. So
Yeah,
let me
it is
see.
nice.
Molly is an excellent tarot card reader.
Oh, thanks,
Um, Kat, I believe that completely. I mean, after the last reading, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but she hit on something that was dead on me, and nobody knew it was dead on me. And yeah, it's like, okay, all right. Chad's reading 2 weeks ago was really cool, but Molly just hit the nail on the head with that one. So
I keep a list of all
and
of
me.
my readings. I wonder. I'm gonna try to find yours.
I kind of want to know what mine would say, but I don't know right now. Seems like everything is going down the toilet for me. Well, you'll get your chance, Paul, because the second half of the stream tonight, I'm going to start pulling names out of the chat for anybody that wants a reading from Molly. So you guys can see just how dead on these readings can be. Like I said earlier, I was a little bit skeptical and with the believing thing until I bumped into Chad and Molly, and now the skepticism's gone. The skepticism is gone. There's no more half-assing it for me. I'm a full believer in it. So
I'm glad that we can
now
get you.
oh yeah, you got me. You got me. Whenever I'm actually get a chance to be in here on a Sunday, now that I'm not working on a video, I've got you guys playing up here on the 36-inch monitor while I'm down here working on the video. So and that's why my videos don't get put out till so late on Sunday, because I keep stopping to chat. Still waiting on the sugar daddy. Beth, the sugar daddy has not showed up at your house yet.
Oh, Beth, we're all
What the
waiting
hell?
for sugar daddy. Well, come on.
What was that Earth just said? It's taken me 5 years of study plus my psychic abilities aid. Cards can have different meanings depending on the reader and the subject that's being looked at.
Yeah, Bobby will pull a card and have someone in her ear going, and she'll pull a card and be like, okay, oh, okay. It's amazing. I love watching. I mean, if you think I'm amazing, you should watch Bobby, because she is like tier.
Wow. I've got you've thrown a lot of names out tonight. I've got to like start looking into some of these people that you've thrown out. And, let me see here. I'm a sugar daddy too.
Yeah, Bobby is the Earth and Water Tarot on here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you girls don't want sugar daddies. Men are a pain in the ass, okay? I'll be the very first one to tell you. Guys are not worth the sweat, the tears, and the BS that you have to go through. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If I wasn't born with a penis, I wouldn't want nothing to do with one. I mean, I'll be honest about it. Men suck, okay? We're terrible. Let me see here. I just went lottery.
Yes, I agree. Lottery.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Lottery would be absolutely wonderful. I was really hoping, to have some new pieces of equipment before we do the museum. We're also doing the Morris Performing Arts Center at the end of this month in South Bend. It is the biggest live theater in the Midwest. It seats almost 4,000 people.
Oh, wow.
And they've had everything from rock bands to Celtic Woman to opera to everything performing there. The place has never been investigated.
Wow.
So it's a huge honor for us to be able to go in there and have the place for an evening. And we're also looking at an actual haunted town here in the state of Michigan. It's a complete ghost town. Most of the town was wiped out during the epidemic, the Spanish flu epidemic. And what few people were left after it went away just up and left the town. So, I mean, there's nothing there but a cemetery and a bunch of abandoned buildings.
Huh.
And
Lower
we're also, it's in central West Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Pear Cheney, I believe, is the name of the town, or how it's pronounced. It's French now. It's Perecheney. But we're also I'm in negotiations with some of the other members of the group to actually go on our first cryptid investigation in latter part of summer, early fall, when the Bigfoot sightings and stuff start getting reported to law enforcement, the newspapers, Bigfoot and the Dogman. So it's going to kind of be a dual investigation, camping trip / try not to get eaten type investigation.
Yeah. Huh.
So let me see here. I'll take sugar in my coffee. Don't want the daddy. No, Wookie probably will not be too awful crazy about the paranormal circuit right now. It's a circus with paranormal thrown in. That's cool. Mine never approached before me. I'm done. Now, no, Jim, at your age, you need a 25-year-old sugar mama that just buys you whatever you want. Then you'll be okay. I'm hoping to make it, but not sure yet. I hope you can, Rob. I hope you can. It'd be really cool. Keep my fingers crossed. Really want to see you. Mothman is starting to be seen in your area too. I've not heard any Mothman reports since the Chicago incident 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever that was. Yeah, having a rough time. Everything seems to be hitting me right now. I usually say everything is good, but yeah, it's not. Just trying to get by. Yeah, bud, prayers are with you, man. I know that it's rough. It's rough on everybody right now, but yeah, for somebody like you to actually say it's rough, it's got to be rough, because you never come out and say anything's wrong. The back end of your house could be on fire during a live stream, and you just be all shits and giggles and laughing, and everything's great. So yeah, definite prayers with you, bud. See here. Well, I don't fit that either. Yeah. Morning podcast. Okay. Trying to think. I had questions for you and Cass both. There's a good one. How did you and Cass meet, and how long have you guys all been working together with Oracles and Beyond?
Not long at all. So I met Cass through my brother because she helps do like bookings and stuff for his podcast. And I think it was, it must have been February, because I don't think it was March. She had posted on Facebook about how she was looking for people to be on Chad's podcast for April, and I was like, oh, I'll do it. And from there, Chad and I started doing the readings on her channel. I honestly don't remember how we got into that. It's all been like a whirlwind. I feel like I've known her forever, but it's only been just a few months. um, and then I saw that she wanted to start a true crime channel, and I messaged her and was like, "Hey, if you ever want any help with that, let me know. I'm willing to help." And then we started our true crime channel together, and we're just growing, and it's amazing, and I'm so thankful for her. So thankful for this whole community.
Yeah,
I didn't know any of these people 2 months ago.
oh, I know. That's how I was when I started my original channel back in March of 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just amazed at how everybody just kind of clicked together and started forming our own little families
Yeah.
and stuff. I mean, we got to that point where we were sharing each other's highs and lows. We're communicating on Messenger with each other, and I mean, just really getting tight together, and
Yeah.
you know, getting out to meet each other and stuff is even better.
Yeah.
I mean, I've known Beth the longest. QB is an amazing, generous lady.
Yeah.
I don't know a single soul here, says Beth. So, all right, guys, it's about 13 minutes till 8. If you guys are interested in getting a reading after 8 o'clock, go on and pop something up there in the chat. I'll get your name on the list. I've already got Kat down here. Of course, I knew Kat would want a reading.
Yeah.
But anybody else that's interested in having a reading, go ahead and throw something up there. Let me know, and I will get your name. Me, says upside down Beth. And that's exactly how I'm writing it. One Cassie. KG.
Kentucky girl.
Oh yeah. I met Kentucky girl forever ago. Her and Wookie both. And met Candy here just a couple months ago. Sometimes Beth lies like a rug. Trapper Paul. Beth don't lie much. Yeah, that's right. Don't be scared, guys. It don't hurt. And like I said, when I first ran across them, I was very, very skeptical. And you know, just from 2 readings, I was completely blown away. I was hooked. I was hooked. Like I said, I've had Chad read me. I've had Molly read me. Of course, you know, I will get a hold of Bobby sometime in the future to talk to him. It'd be just cool. Already know I'm dead soon, so I'm good. You're scared. If you don't like what you hear, you can still change your future. Molly Lee General. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to put my name down on this list because I don't pass up a chance to have cards pulled out for me. Paranormal Chop Shop. We all know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Bobby is a she? I'm sorry, Bobby. I have like really crappy eyesight once again, thanks to the diabetes. So you're about the size of a dime, sitting 3 foot away from me, so I couldn't tell by your picture. I'm sorry. Chad wants a reading.
Ooh, okay.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, read for my brother. Yeah, Chad's really helped me out a lot. I got him one of his first Oracle decks for Christmas. I got him the Moonology one for Christmas, and it's been really fun to kind of work with him doing all of this. I like that he focuses more on Oracle and I focus more on tarot. I think that we've got a good balance and a good besides being brother and sister, I think that we've got like good chemistry going back and forth with each other.
You seem like it. You seem like it. I love watching how you guys interact with each other on the Sunday stream. It's just really it's like wow.
I love it.
You know, you can't tell you've not known each other very long. I mean, you seem like you've known each other just forever.
Oh, Chad's my brother, so I've known him my whole life.
Oh, so he's your actual brother.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I thought brother as in spiritual brother. I didn't know you actually meant like physical blood.
Yep.
Brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you got me on that one. Yeah, Kat, they do. They have an awesome chemistry together. It's just, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my little sister. I would die for her, but I don't always like her, and we don't always have the best conversations. But yeah, you honestly can't. It blows me away just how good of a chemistry you guys have.
I love them. I mean, I feel like it's brought us a lot closer. We've always been pretty close. We lived together for, our whole lives, and then we lived together as adults too for a while. And ever since I've moved, he's still up in Michigan. I moved down to Ohio, so ever since I moved, I feel like we've kind of drifted a little bit, and now we're coming back together. I like it.
Now, without going into any like significant detail, what part of Michigan is he in?
He is right outside Adrian. Right in Lenawee County. Right by where the museum that you're going to is.
Okay. Well, the reason I was asking was, I don't think we have an Oracle reader coming to. Oh, Jackson. Okay. I used to do the Civil War event there at Jackson every year.
Yeah, right by Jackson.
So, okay. Reason I was asking is I don't think we have an Oracle reader coming to Ghostorama.
Oh.
So that very well might be something that you think about.
Chat.
Not only would it draw some attention to you, but it would also draw some attention to the channel, to Orbs Beyond, Paranormal Chop Shop.
Chat's my podcast.
There you go. Okay, guys, we have got Kat, we have got Beth, we have got KG, we have got Paul, me, and Chad down for readings. Anybody else interested? We've got about 5 minutes left to get your name on the list. And then I'm going to let Molly have the show.
And I can do more than I could do the three card spread if you want me to, or I could do one card still if you want. Whatever you want me to do.
you do what you're most comfortable doing, and I'm sure everybody's going to enjoy what you have to say, because I always do. So. Okay, Cat wants 3 cards.
Ooh, someone just sneezed. Bless you.
Let's see here. Bobby.
Oh my gosh, am I reading for Bobby?
3 cards. I'm so greedy. You do you, Molly, says KG.
I'm good with 3 cards. I'll do 3 cards. The first time on the Oracles channel, Oracles and Beyond channel, my mom was our first reading, and I did 3 cards for her, and Chad was like, "You can't do 3 cards; it'll take forever." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
What was said? Remote reading. Try me and watch the network crash. All right, got about 3 minutes left. Anybody else want their name on the list? We've got 19 people in here right now, and I've got 3, 6, 7 on the list. Try 18 sometime. Crazy energy from those ones.
Oh, I bet. Was that from Bobby?
Yeah, that was from Bobby. Okay,
Yeah,
Templar. Cass.
Cassie.
Ooh, wow. Templar says 1. Cass says 1. Okay, Templar's back with coffee. Everybody's safe for a while now.
All right. My drink is almost empty.
That's a running. That's a running joke in here every morning when I do morning coffee and chat. I always have at least one person that comes in and says, "Okay, I have coffee now. Everyone's safe." KG wants 3. Oh, I know, Cass. I'm the same way. I love I love her readings. Her and Chad do an excellent job with the show. I'm sure you hear that a lot from people, but you know, I'm like I said, I'm completely blown away by how accurate just the stuff that's written in the book, how accurate some of those descriptions are. And I mean, you know, it would be different if it was self-interpretation and a person was just basically stating off the top of their head. But to actually have it in print and know how accurate a lot of those readings are, it's just blown away. I love it. I normally get jumpers, so I'm easy. Yeah, we all know that, Beth. We know how easy you are. How can you live and let live without coffee? Very true, Templar. Very true. All right, guys, it's 8 o'clock.
Wow, that first hour went fast.
Oh, I know. They normally do, and you know, I'm usually blown away when I do the live streams and stuff. It's like, my God, where'd that first hour go? Or, oh my God, we're almost done with the second hour.
Yeah, Chad and I are usually live on Cassie's channel for 3 hours. And by the time it's over, we're like, wait, that was 3 hours? That was it already?
Yeah. It would be nice to have Bobby join us. Yeah, I look forward to seeing Bobby read. All right, we got Kat coming up first. Kat wanted a 3 card.
Alrighty. I've been shuffling them, trying to get energy into them, trying not to let my nervous energy go into them. Alrighty, but I'm good. I know Kat. I'll get Kat. We got Kat. All right. Reading for Kat. Okay. Kat's first jumper was the Knight of Swords. Usually when I get jumpers, if I'm doing a 3-card spread, I'll stop shuffling after the jumper comes out and draw from the top of the deck on that point. So the next one she got out is the Fool. We were just talking about the Fool.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got the 7 of Cups. Okay. So for the 3-card spread is the past, present, and the future. So we'll start with, I'm so nervous that Bobby's in here. I feel like I'm going to be getting stuff wrong. Bobby's so good. All right. The Knight of Swords for her is the first one that popped for her. So let's go and see. Okay. Knight of Swords may suggest you're passionate about your ideas and believe wholeheartedly in the rightness of your objective. If your card represents an actual person, he's probably a young man who expresses his ideas enthusiastically and may have trouble understanding other viewpoints. He has quick mind and keen intellect. I'm sorry. Intellect, but may lack true wisdom. Sometimes the knight symbolizes an urgent message or an unexpected trip. So that's the past. What you're bringing into the situation. And then Kat got the Fool for present. This is your present card. When the Fool appears in a reading, it usually means you're about to embark on a new way of life. You're open to new experiences and discovering what lies around the bend. Even if you're not sure about the path you've chosen, you have faith that everything will turn out well. You'll probably feel out of sync with the rest of the world, but in a good way. You hear the beat of a different drummer, and you're already ready to march to it. And then for Cups is the 7 of Cups, which I really like this card. I like all of the details and designs in all of the cups. 7 of Cups suggests many choices and paths are available to you now, but you may have trouble deciding among them. Nothing is certain. Let your intuition as well as your intellect guide you. That's pretty much the same message as the Fool. You're on a new path. You're marching to the beat of your own drum. You might not be certain of exactly what you're doing, but You're doing it, and you're doing great. Potential future. Yep.
All right.
So that was for Kat.
Okay, now we
I feel like
got Beth.
with Kat, I always get like a message along those lines, like a very someone is coming into your life. You're making new plans. You're doing new experiences.
Wow. Very cool. All right. No, really, Paul, the typewriter is like right here. See, look, typewriter. It's right there.
Oh, wow.
So all that tick, 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 tick is actually the typewriter, like honestly, honest to God, right below the microphone. I've not got an executive's desk, I'm working in a confined space here. My God. Okay,
Yeah.
we got Beth coming up now.
Beth. Did Beth want a 3-card or a 1-card, or did she not have a preference?
Yeah, Beth, do you want a 3-card or a 1-card? You forgot to dot that one I. I'm always forgetting something, bud. You know that. Whatever you feel like, or jumpers will tell you.
All right. Card for card for Beth. We got a jumper. We got the page of swords as a jumper for Beth. Let's see what the page of swords has to say. So Beth got the page of swords jumper, and it jumped up upright, not upside down. The page of swords is vigilance, apprehension, inexperience, curiosity, and a message. Ooh, a message. When the page of swords appears upright, it may show that you're thinking of branching out, testing yourself, embracing a challenge. Perhaps you're entering college, beginning a career, or starting off on a spiritual quest. Naturally, you're anxious because you don't feel prepared. You may not have used your sword on the battlefield, but you've trained and developed the skills you need to succeed, so trust yourself. Hopefully that resonates with you, Beth. If not, I can pull more cards. I can do whatever you want me to do. I didn't put the deck back after the card jumped out, so I can pull 2 more off the top here, or whatever you want. I'm gonna look at them just to be curious.
Your call upside down, Beth. I wonder which one it means. I think she's excited about that potential sugar daddy. I think that's I just between us, I think she's found the daddy. She's just waiting for the sugar. Was that good, Beth, or do you want her to keep pulling?
I did pull the top two if you want me to read them.
Oh, thinking ahead. Keep pulling because it could mean more than one thing. Okay.
Yeah, the next one that she got 2 wands after this. So the next one she got was the Knight of Wands, which appears upright. He brings good news. Sometimes Sometimes he represents a trip or a relocation of some sort of movement or activity afoot, a happy kind. The knight represents a real person. He's a good-natured and likable chap, generous of spirit, idealistic, and loyal friend. And then she got the Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, I think I said swords last time. I meant wands. Responsibility, strength, commitment, maturity, and exhaustion. Interesting. The Ten of Wands suggests you've overextended yourself and you're weary of from the effort. I think of this as a carrying the world on your shoulders card. You may need to set boundaries or find a different way of handling your responsibilities you're struggling with. Are you carrying the burdens that really don't belong to you? Where can you turn for help? Are you willing to give up control and stop insisting on doing everything yourself? So the first two are about new beginnings and new paths, and then the second one, or the last one, is about giving up a little bit of control and kind of letting people help you out when you need it.
Oh, apparently the 10 nailed her because she said bingo.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'm glad that I
There
kept
you
going
go.
because, yeah, it says Ten of Wands is responsibility, strength, commitment, maturity, burdens, and exhaustion. So yeah, maybe you need to let some of that off of your shoulders and let someone else take care of you for a while.
Sounds like good advice to me. All right. We have KG up next, and she wanted 3.
All right, KG. I think I might just stick with the 3
Oh,
cards because
Beth says she knows exactly what it is now.
oh, perfect.
See what I mean, guys? See what I mean? One card, she wasn't quite sure because it could be a number of different things. By the third card, she was pretty sure she knew exactly what it was talking about the first time around.
So KG got first card. One thing you'll learn is I'm not good with Roman numerals. So this is the 8 of Cups. And then they got the 3 of Cups. And then the Knight of Pentacles. Always like to see a knight in the pack. All right, so the 8 of Cups is the past. Represents what the past is, what happened, what she might still be holding on to, what she might be carrying. So that's what the 8 of Cups is past. You wish things had turned out differently, but you can't salvage the matter, and you realize you must abandon it. It's time to let go and get out of the situation that has failed, despite your best efforts. Move ahead with determination. Find a new direction and learn from your experiences. That's your past. Something didn't work out quite like you wanted it to. Could be a job, a relationship, a move, anything like that. And then the Three of Cups, oh, perfect, is celebration, fulfillment, friendship, community, happiness, and fun. The 3 says you're enjoying the good time, enjoying a good time with good people and that care about and admire. You could think of this as a cheers card. It can also indicate expressing love and inspiration and creativity with a community of like-minded people. The common bond between you fills your cups and brings blessings to you all. So yes, this is something that didn't work out quite like you wanted it to, but now you've moved forward, you've moved past it, and now you are celebrating with people that know and love you and care about you and are filling you up. See, they're all cheersing, they're all happy, they're a good gang. And then Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents real life person. He is not flashy or adventurous and even a particularly creative guy, but you can depend on him. He is willing to do whatever is necessary to bring his goals to fruition. Money, possessions, and status mean a lot to him. He often succeeds through determination and effort, not inspiration or genius. Symbolically, this card speaks of the perseverance, dedication, and steadiness in the face of change or turmoil. So things weren't working out like you wanted it to. You had to walk away. Sometimes that happens. But then you found this great community of friends and family that care and love about you and support you and build you up. And now you're getting ready to succeed. You are ready to tackle the world and get your life going. And you've got all the power and the strength and love, and you're ready to go. You
Very
are
cool.
Ready to take on the world.
Awesome. All right, we got Trapper Paul.
All right, Trapper Paul. He really needed this one. Let's get some good news for Trapper Paul here.
Yeah, most definitely. Hate to see any of my family suffering, so yeah, most definitely got some good positive energy going into there.
Alrighty. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love this card. All right. Oh, I like this. Just from looking at it, I like this. All right. So the first card that came out for Trapper Paul is the Ace of Wands. I love this card. This is one of my favorites. The next one that came out is the Seven of Swords. And then the last one is the Page of Swords. Just looking at this lineup, it looks good. It looks positive. I hope that I'm right. All right, so the Ace of Wands. I've gotten the Ace of Wands before. I really like it. So this is the Ace of Wands is the past. Oh, okay. The ace symbolizes new beginnings, one full of passion and rich with promise. You are ready to express yourself in a new dynamic way, and you want to be seen in a new light. You're beginning a new creativity to bear an exciting endeavor, and you're psyched about the possibilities opening up before you. I think of this as a go and get it card. After that, got the Seven of Swords.
Now the Seven of Swords, that is present day.
Yes.
Okay.
The Seven of Swords suggests a tricky situation in which things are not completely clear. You may be formulating a plan but don't have all of the information you need, or the plan may be risky or could backfire. This card can represent superstitious actions and advises diplomacy. Uncertainty, illusion, stealth, cunning, and strategy. Interesting. All right, and the Page of Swords is the future. What the outcome is. Page of Swords. It may show that you are thinking of branching out, testing yourself, embracing a challenge. Perhaps you're entering college or beginning a career, starting off with a spiritual quest. Naturally, you're anxious. Oh, we've gotten this one already, haven't we? Naturally, you're anxious because you don't feel prepared. You may not have used your sword on the battlefield, but you're trained and developed your skills, and you need to succeed. Trust yourself. I wonder what's going on in his life right now. I don't know about this one. I had such a great feeling about it at first, but I don't know about it. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I almost feel like they're out of order or something.
Could be. I mean, that does happen, don't it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it does.
I hope that helped, Paul. I'm going to go last. So, Chad.
All righty. So Chad's not
You
here.
get to read a Bubby.
Yeah. Let's see what Chad has.
Remember, positive energy. Don't. I think I'm starting to see like little horns start to sprout out. So.
Chad.
Oh, Paul said it sounds pretty spot on.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Well, for Chad here, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, and it was upside down. Then we've got the 4 of Swords, which might look a little off, but we'll see. And then the King of Cups for Chad. So we'll start with his past, the 8 of Pentacles, and it is upside down. I honestly don't do a whole lot with it upside down usually. It wasn't until I got this book that goes with this tarot deck that I started really looking into like what it means when they're reversed or upside down or anything like that. All right, so his past. The reversed 8 shows that you're working hard but not getting ahead. Whoa. that is Chad. That's my brother for sure. Maybe you feel like a hamster. Oh my gosh, this is my brother. Maybe you feel like a hamster in a treadmill running as fast as you can but going nowhere. You could think of this as burnout card. Delays, obstacles, and confusion may interfere with your success. This card can mean a lack of necessary skill and accomplish your aims. Wow. That is that is my brother. That's definitely his past. Before he discovered all of this family and everything. That wow. I'm
Huh.
blown away by that one, honestly. Okay. Whew. We're gonna move past that one because whoa. So his present is the Four of Swords, which is, this card often means that you've been through a period of difficulty and now feel the need for introspection and solitude. Wow. I'm blowing myself away with this one, honestly. I can't wait to have him watch this because this, oh, wow. You're examining what you've experienced, trying to understand what it all means so you can plan for your future. This is the calm after the storm card. Sometimes it shows you are starting to recover after a physical illness or injury. It wasn't a physical illness or injury, it was just life. Wow.
Life can sometimes be a lot meaner than a physical illness or injury.
Yeah, I'm honestly like, I'm really blowing myself away with this one. I'm being dead serious. Like, this is my brother. All right, the King of Cups is his future, is what he's bringing into. This is what's in store for him. It represents strong emotions and a creative talent. If it represents a real person and is someone who wants to be loved and admired, he may go to great lengths. He might go to great lengths to gain your attention and affection. Although he's easily hurt, he may not show it. Oh my gosh, and he can hold a grudge. He can be rather indulgent and controlling, but his friends can count on his support and protection. That, oh.
3 good draws, huh?
Wow, yeah. I am honestly, like, I am honestly blown away by that one. I can't, I feel like I've never gotten something so clear before.
Wow. Wow. All right, we got Bobby.
There are so many times where I'll think back at cards and be like, I don't know about that one, but this one I've never been so clear on that one. I got his energy strong on that one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the really cool thing is, being his sister, you honestly know about his past and, you know, the things he's gone through, what he's going through now. Yeah. And I'm sure, you know, that you know about his aspirations and stuff for the future, and yeah, a lot into his personality and his psyche and stuff. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. I can't wait because he's on his paranormal chop shop right now, so I can't wait to have him rewatch this, and I'm blown away, honestly.
I actually am to how you're reacting to it. So Bobby, we got Bobby.
Okay. Ooh, the pressure's real on. All right, Bobby. Whew. I've gotten so many good readings from Bobby now. I feel like. Oh. There's some cards here. Oh, okay. Alrighty. we have a repeat card here.
Oh.
The first one that jumped out is the 9 of Wands. And then we got a repeat. We've got the 3 of Cups in her present. Friends building her up. And then we've got the Hanging Man. All right. Let's see. The 9 of Wands. All right. So the first one for the past. I'm nervous now. It's Bobby. I've gotten so many good readings from her. Now I feel like I have to really deliver. All right. Courage, recovery, strength, success, and conquest. Nines represent completion and fulfillment. And when the 9 of Wands appears upright in a reading, it indicates you finished a job and done it well. As a result of oppositions you faced and triumphed over, you've grown stronger. You've demonstrated self-discipline, skill, and wisdom, and come out on top. All right, Bobby. And then the 3 of Cups, which is another repeat. This is now our second repeat. So this one is the building each other up. The cheers card, it said. It says you're enjoying a good time with people you care about and admire. You could think of this as the cheers card. It can also indicate expressing love, inspiration, and creativity with community of like-minded people. Here we are, Bobby. We're doing it. You're way better than I am, but here we are. The common bond between you fills your cups and brings you blessings to all. And then she got a major arcana card. She got the Hanging Man. The Hanged Man. And it's funny because this is her, what would be like her future card. You feel suspended between the past and future. A new direction is in the making. Your YouTube channel, Bobby. Although it can be difficult letting go of old patterns and people and things that give you security, the Hanged Man says letting go is essential to your continued growth. Perhaps it's time to sacrifice superficial pleasures for a more spiritual way of life. You're very spiritual already. You may have gone through a major transformation that has shaken up your old way of life and made you realize that there is more to life than material goods, worldly successes, and physical reality. The Hanged Man can also recommend looking at things from a different perspective, what you do and see when you turn the picture upside down. Wait, what? What do you see? Oh, what do you see? I'm dyslexic. Yeah, see, he's not hanging when you turn him upside down. He's standing upright. He's getting the job done. He's doing exactly what he needs to be doing.
Wow. Well, Bobby,
that was a pretty good one.
I was liking Bobby's comments as you were pulling the cards. As you got to the last card, and she's like, "Oh hell yeah!" And then you start reading, and she says, "Bingo, excellent, Molly."
Oh, great! I felt like
and then. Yeah, then you made a remark about you've got so many good readings from her that you really had to, like, and she's like, please don't be. And then you got a big resounding yes.
All right,
so,
yay!
Let me see here. Beautiful Molly, thank you so much. You did a fantastic job.
All right. I'm I'm glad.
I guess you
Bobby.
pulled off that.
Yeah.
All right. We have Templar up next. Templar only wanted one card.
All right. Ooh, let's get one card for Templar. Oh. Alrighty. Templar got another major arcana card. We got the Sun. Trying to have it not be a glare.
Well, you know, it is a sun. It's a very bright card. It's kind of hard not to get that glare.
True. Alright, the Sun brightens any negative cards in the reading. No matter where it appears in the spread, it influences are always beneficial. A new day is dawning and you're glad to be alive. Whether you question whatever your question, the answer is positive. For creative people, the Sun can indicate a time of increase and inspiration and productivity. Whether you undertake at this time is likely to be whatever you undertake at this time is likely to prosper. The sun is shining on you. This is a good time to start new projects and expand your horizons. It's your day in the sun. So that's for Templar. Hope that resonates with them.
Templar always seems bright and sunny.
Aw.
If that helps. Whenever they pop into the chat, they're always bright, and if there's any problems in Templar's life at all, Templar never lets anyone know. It's just they always expel that. Oh. So yeah, I mean, to me that sound. I mean, Templar would be the one to say yay or nay on it, but to me that really kind of what I see, 3, 4, 5 times a week in chat and everything. That just seems wow.
Oh, good.
All right, we got Cass, and Cass only wanted one card.
Alrighty. Oh, it just started raining. All right, Cassie. Let's get you a card. Alrighty. Oh, this one's got a kitty on it.
Oh, there you go. Templar just said, thank you. Good news for me. It will help in more ways than most people will know.
Oh, wow. Cool. I'm glad that I'm getting good readings for you guys. So Cassie got the Queen of Wands. Been doing this for a few weeks now, and I'm not used to it being reversed on my screen. All right, the Queen of Wands is a fortunate card. The upright queen gives you a thumbs up. If this card signifies a real person, she's a figure who commands and respects whether she is in a boardroom or at home. A wise advisor. Yes. She is also a loyal friend and a loving partner. Yes, she is, and trustworthy authority. She has a nurturing, colorful and generous nature. She's confident in her abilities and encourages others to do their best. Like the king, she may play a prominent role in a business or in her community. Yes, that is definitely Cassie. For sure. Especially working with her for the last few weeks on Oracles and Beyond and our True Crime channel. She is definitely a great partner to work with. Always encouraging. Like that's definitely her. That's perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Bobby even said that is so her. So,
Yep.
all right, let's see here. Man, you're pumping some good energy into those cards tonight.
Yeah, I am. I've kept them
All right.
charging. Hopefully they'll be this good on
All
Sunday
right.
too.
Tyler is next, and give Tyler 3.
All right, Tyler. I've got a stepbrother named Tyler. I doubt it's the same person though. All right, Tyler. All right. Oh, okay. All righty. We've got the Six of Wands first. And then the King of Swords. And then the Moon. Alrighty. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands promises a time of happiness and fulfillment. You've marshaled your energies during times of struggle and overcome obstacles. Now you're on top and can expect recognition and rewards. You feel good about yourself and your accomplishments. Sometimes this card shows recovery from an illness or setback. Alrighty. Then the next one, the present, is the King of Swords. Represents intellectual pursuits, communication, spiritual knowledge, and study. You are mastering a material task or using your communication skills successfully. Sometimes this card indicates a decision, judgment, or legal matter. If the king signifies an actual person, he may seem stern, analytical, or aloof. Perhaps he is a lawyer or a judge, professor, military leader, scientist, or religious leader. Any of those, Tyler? Judgment, intelligence, material power, and communication. And the Wands was like that too. Let's see. Let's go back a little bit. The Wands was
If you'll excuse me real quick, I'm going to let you continue with Tyler's future card and everything. I have to make a run to the outhouse.
Okay.
I will be right back.
Alrighty. Yeah, happiness, fulfillment. You marshal your energies during your struggle and overcome obstacles. Now you're on top. Alrighty. And then the last one that you got, the future, is the Moon. Let's see the Moon. These last two came out together, so I don't know. This is the order I'm assuming they came out in. They honestly fell out together. I just flipped them over, so hopefully this is the order that was intended. The Moon upright shows you are turning to your lunar energies. You're becoming more aware of your feelings and inner life. The Moon also suggests a psychic ability. You can sense other people's vibrations because you've connected to the information network of the invisible world. Pay attention to your dreams, feelings, and instincts and intuition. For artistic people, the moon's appearance may indicate a time of increased imagination and creativity. Are you picking up on anything like that, Tyler? Or are you being Are you connected to your intuitions? Are you listening to your intuitions? Seems like that's what you need to be doing right now.
Is that what the moon card was saying, was listening to your intuitions?
Yeah, pay attention to your dreams, feelings, instincts, and intuition.
Well, knowing what I know about Tyler and things he's currently going through in his life, and the aspirations and desires for his future, I would say that's a pretty damn close reading right there.
Okay.
Especially the current card. You nailed that sucker right on the head. So
all right, perfect.
awesome job.
It's harder when I don't know the people, because like I felt Cassie's, I felt Bobby's, I felt Chad's, but I don't really know Tyler, so it's good to hear the feedback when it comes back. Like, okay, yeah, that sounds about right.
He's not saying anything right now, so either he's in tears right now at the accuracy of it, or he's in complete and total shock right now and don't know what to say. So I'm sure I'll probably hear after the stream is over, when I settle back into the bedroom with the wife, my little messenger's going to go bing, bing.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Yep.
I'm glad that you think that.
JJ Jan says bingo. Candy says yep, sounds about right for him. So you're getting everybody else's big thumbs up. All right. I guess we're up to me now.
All right.
And I would like the 3 card.
All right.
Only because I've never had a multiple card before.
All right, 3 cards from Drew. Let's see. Ooh, we got a good shuffle. That felt good. Oh, okay.
Well, Candy, I'm here to tell you right now, so far out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, out of the 9 readings that Molly has done so far, I don't think I have heard a single negative anything. I mean, these cards are so positively charged tonight. Oh, Tyler just spoke up. Pretty dead on, very accurate.
All right. All righty, are you ready?
Okay, hands are on the desk. Tension is releasing. Let's go.
All right, the first card that came up for you is the 5 of Wands in reverse. And then you got the Hermit. And then you got the Page of Cups. Alrighty. So the 5 of Wands in reverse. It's time to adapt to challenging circumstances. When the 5 of Wands appears reversed, old attitudes and behaviors need to be released. Seek a compromise, otherwise nobody wins. Don't get involved in questionable or risky practices at this time, and be careful whom you trust. That's your past.
Pretty accurate.
And then you got the Hermit. I like the Hermit. All about looking inward. Remember the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When this card is upright, you may be looking for guidance from an invisible world. You want to gain perspective on your life, and you've opened your inner guidance that's available to you. This time has come to reunite with the source, whether for guidance to discover the truth or to establish inner balance. You found me.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cups. You got the Page
Very
of
interesting.
Cups. All right. When the Page of Cups appears, it can indicate self-esteem issues. Oh. Perhaps you look at others to define you and place too much trust in people. It also suggests a keen intuition and latent artistic abilities. Sometimes this card shows you facing an emotional issue about which you feel uncertain or unprepared. It can also represent an early stage of a relationship. The page stands for a real person. He or she may be younger sibling, child, or friend, particularly an imaginative, sensitive, or idealistic one. I wonder what I got for you last time I read. I'm going to go back and look. Let's see.
Well, the artistic thing really kind of rings true. I was always going to be an artist.
Oh, really?
And I actually haven't done any kind of artwork in a long time, and I've just started doing more leather work. Like, well, you can't see it with the screen closed down, but I've got a Northwestern Indian style Bigfoot that I just done the other day, and I copied it from like a 200-year-old photograph. I stretched out the leather, put it on the hoop, the whole thing, and drew it on there, and it come out looking pretty damn close to how they done it a couple hundred years ago. And
That's awesome.
you know, the creativity with the videos and stuff, I've actually, you know, doing stuff with that. So yeah, I can, and I'm always looking for ways of switching them up, making them more creative, more funny, more entertaining.
Yeah.
Things like that. So
yeah,
the current
sorry?
current one kind of has me befuddled.
Yeah.
A little bit. Because most of the ones that in my past that I tended to draw myself close to for guidance and stuff, most of them have passed on.
Oh. Well, maybe it's becoming more. I mean, I know that you're already pretty connected with the paranormal, but maybe it's just becoming more connected with paranormal and the hermit, like trusting your instincts and looking inward and trusting yourself and knowing that you have the ability to do it and doing it.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Did you find the
yeah, the last time that I read for you, it was a one card because it was on the live, and you got the Four of Swords, which is one that I got for Chad in this reading. I didn't write if it was. I don't think I was using this deck at the time. Maybe I should go to the deck that I was using. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I was using the Wild Unknown Tarot at the time.
You too, Bobby. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. It was a pleasure meeting you, and welcome to the family. Hope to see you more.
Yay, Bobby. So you got the Four of Swords, stillness and mental power. Through threatening swords loom above. The Lamb sits in stillness without fear. The Four of Swords says it's time to look inward and find. See, the same thing as the Hermit, looking inward, finding your mental power to cope with the pressures. It's important to rest, seek meditation. Also, what the Hermit was saying. Or find literature that focuses on the quiet of mind. Take this time to recuperate and move inward before those swords strike. I mean, that's basically what the Hermit was saying too. Looking inward, finding the strength inside of you.
and see the reason, and I never got the chance to tell you after that last reading, and give me just a second, guys, and we'll move on. I got Candy down here. She finally said okay. But I never got the chance to tell you, just a week and a half before you done that reading on me, and my folks in here all know this. I'm sorry if I bore you guys with the story again, but I was in here working on a video, and I actually had to use the restroom, and I went to lift my leg from under my desk, and I couldn't lift it.
Oh no.
So I messaged my wife, who was off that day. She was in the bedroom, and I messaged her. She came in here, helped me get my leg lifted and get my chair turned, and got me to the bedroom and looked at my leg, and it was about half a size bigger than the other one was.
Oh wow.
So we went to the hospital. Come to find out, I had a blood clot going from the top of my foot all the way to my groin. And it was like, luckily it's in an artery that only goes through my lungs. Yeah. So for it to break up and start to dissolve with the help of the blood thinners, it passes through my lungs and gives me chest pain.
Oh.
And that's how you can tell the blood clot is breaking up, is the little chunks pass into my lungs and dissolve back through the lung lining. And I was looking at that reading you did as, you know, okay, I can either keep sitting at this desk for 16 hours a day and doing my thing and not get better, or I can turn myself inward and start looking for ways of still keeping things motivated and moving, but not killing myself in the process. So
that really does fit.
yeah, it was very, very shocking. That's why I made a remark about dead on that one. Yeah, that was all right. Wow, well, you have a good evening, bud. Glad you stopped in, hung out with us for a while. All right. Wow, we're down to short time here, but that's okay. We can go a couple minutes over. Candy is next. Candy wanted 3.
All right, Candy. Give us some cards.
Hey, Adam. Yeah, it's very very eerie how spot on all of these readings have been tonight.
All right, Candy.
Hey, Kels. Hey, Kelsey, when are you going to go out on a paranormal investigation with me? When are you going to leave a little bit at home with Dad and go out on a paranormal investigation with me? Kelsey, guys, is my wife's niece, cousin, second cousin. And I just come to find out the other day that, oh, crap, we lost a Molly. And we have a Molly back.
I keep losing it.
I know. I don't understand that.
All righty. first card that Candy got was the Four of Wands. Then she got these two together. She got the King of Cups first, and then she got the Queen of Cups. Alrighty. So Four of Wands. All right. This is, so Candy, I do past, present, and future. So this is past. Everything is working out well when this card comes up in a reading. It indicates pleasure and prosperity, financial stability, and a happy home life. I call this the comfort card. You've shown the world who you are and what you can achieve. You've gained the recognition and rewards you deserve. And then the King of Cups first. This is present for Candy. When the King of Cups appears upright, he represents strong emotions and creative talent. If he represents a real person, it's someone who wants to be loved and admired. He may go to great lengths to gain your attention and affection. Although he is easily hurt, he may not show it and can hold a grudge. It can be rather indulgent and controlling, but his friends can count on his support and protection. We got that one from my brother also. That's funny. And the last card for your future, what the outcome of all of this is the Queen of Cups. The Queen represents deep emotions, compassion, and caring. When she comes up, you're experiencing strong feelings about someone or something. She can also urge you to use your intuition and express your creativity. If this card signifies a real person, she is nurturing and generous mother figure. Ruled by the heart, not by her head, she is she's changeable and sometimes unreliable. Well, that's odd because you got the King of Cups saying that you are reliable. The Queen of Cups is like a body of water, ever flowing onward, and brings inspiration and feeling to the world. Through many sometimes seem as mutable as the sea itself, she's ever true to her heart. Ever true to your heart, Candy. Be true to yourself. Move forward.
Yeah, because see, there for
us, from a good past. You know, you've got friends and family backing you up. You are reliable. You're dependable, and you just need to move forward. Rule the world.
Yeah, and see, that really kind of that started to get me for a second. With the king being reliable and the queen being unreliable. But as you read on, and it talked about, the river always flowing, yeah. I can see the unreliability with the river.
Yeah.
Because though the river may get dammed up, it may get an ice flow that clogs it up and drops the flow, it busts loose and always goes forward.
Yeah.
So yeah, definite can see the positive.
Yeah.
How it's describing that. So yeah, that's wow. Very cool. But all right, guys, we went a little bit over. Do you have anything else, Molly, that you would like to throw out there? Where they can find you at? Of course, you can tell them as Cassie's, putting it up in the chat or whatever. But
yeah, so you can find me youtube.com. My personal channel is Molly Going Disney. I created that account almost 10 years ago when I got the Disney College program internship. So it's not any Disney content anymore, but I post weekly videos there. You can also find me and Chad, and sometimes Cassie can join us doing Oracle readings every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually are on there for about 3 hours. So that channel is youtube.com/oraclesandbeyond. You can also find me on Cassie and Mai's new YouTube channel, The True Crime Time with Cassie and Molly, where I post videos there every Thursday night at 7 p.m. We do like a live premiere, and I'm in the chat talking about the true crime case that I covered for the video. We also try to go live there. We've only been successful once so far. We try to go live there every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, I've got 3 channels I'm on. You can find me everywhere on all 3 of those channels, at least once a week on all 3 of them. So yeah.
You know, you can only be stretched so thin. I mean,
I know. I've been loving it though. I have got I just bought a new calendar to put in my room, but I can write all of this stuff down on now.
And see, there for the longest time, I was the same exact way you are. Not only was I doing my own videos, my own live streams, but I have people contacting me to be on their podcast. I have people contacting me to be on their live streams. And it's like, yeah, how many hours in the day do we have? So, but thank you so much for coming in tonight, hanging with us for a couple hours. Thank you for all the readings.
You're welcome.
I can't wait till Sunday, just a couple days. I'll be back on there watching you and Chad doing your thing.
We'll be there.
But all right, guys, it is that time. It is time for me to be like a fat baby and head out. It's time for me to be like a tree and leave. It's time for me to be like a bunch of birds and get the flock out of here. So until Monday morning with morning coffee and chat, you guys have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. I do. We'll talk to y'all later.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.